Um, Alrighty. So we're just going to get set up quick with a poll. Where did that go? Okay, cool. So now that we have that accomplished, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for holding for me. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Good morning, Ron. How are you? Nice to see you today. It is cold. I don't know how cold it is. I think it's 20. So, today is a National Day of Remembrance for those who have passed before us. It is National Day of the Horse, National Unity Day. It is the National Guard's birthday, National Violin Day, National Cocoa Day, and National Pick a Pathologist Day. So that is where we are at with all of that. If I had to pick a pathologist for myself, I would pick the forensic pathologist. They tend to do the most good. Not that all pathologists don't do good, but forensic pathology is very important. I was actually starting to study to be a forensic pathologist when I went to college, but I did not do so good in biology. Once I got past a certain point, I wasn't great at biology, and I just, because we had to learn about other stuff other than anatomy, so it's kind of boring, and I don't do well in things I'm bored in, so there's that. I myself do love cocoa. Um, I like whipped cream a little better than marshmallows. I know that's probably not terribly popular, but cocoa is also good with peppermint. Um, I like the little peppermint spoons they sometimes form that dissolves in your cocoa. And I do like the cocoa bombs, but it takes a while for them to not be gritty, so that's neither here nor there. Um, I have known a lot of people to go in the National Guard. I kind of live in an economically challenged area of New York, and a lot of people would go into the Guard to get college money, and I think it's great that people go in the National Guard. I probably would have if I were in better physical condition back then, but um so shout out to all of the National Guards folk, and thank you for your service. Thank you for your help in times of trouble with disaster disasters, bad weather events, that sort of thing. Um National Unity Day. Of course, unity is always very important. It's very hard to come by nowadays, but I think when we get back to remembering that we're all part of the human race and conduct ourselves as such, I think unity will come back into full swing. And National Day of the Horse. I Horse is important in Chinese astrology. I think we may be either entering or exiting the year of the horse. I would have to double check on that because I'm not sure. But I have only ridden a horse once. And it was when I was very little. Um, my great aunt and uncle had a horse named Beauty, and I rode her, and it was neat. It was a cool experience to have. I don't think being an equestrian is in my future, but it's definitely something worth doing once to say you've done it. I've I've known a couple people who have had their own horse, and from what I hear, it is prohibitively expensive, but a lot of people I know take riding lessons around here and stuff. So shout out to horses. So we at the Bear Den got a package this morning. I got this really cool bear blanket. And I got a bear ornament. So shout out. Oops, excuse me. So this is my bear ornament. I love it. It is so cute. And I love my blanket too. So it's been a happy day at the Bear Den so far. I am planning on over the course of the weekend, and I don't have a time set right as of yet. I think maybe I will do it tomorrow. I think I will do a Christmas music stream tomorrow. Hello, Tammy. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. But stay tuned for the post on the community tab, and I'll let you guys, I'll try and give you at least a few hour advance notice. That's okay, Rachel. Not everybody likes it. Today is just National Hot Cocoa Day, so that's what I thought I would pick for my poll. But yeah, it's definitely something people feel very passionately about. I like it. I haven't had any this year, this holiday season at all, actually. Now, I like the mix, like the Swiss Miss or like gas station hot cocoa. I have made it all the way from scratch on the stove, and I like it that way too, but in a pinch, I'm going right for the mix. But making it from scratch with like cocoa and cream, and I have lost my complete train of thought on what else goes in there, but it's really good that way too. But that's kind of one of those grandma things where my grandma did it so well that I'm just never going to be able to replicate it, you know? Uh, Hello again, Tammy. Good to see you. Also, as you can see, I have my Grinch shirt on today. It says, "This is as merry as it gets." And since my name's Mary, it's kind of cool. I tried on 3 different shirts this morning, all 3 different sizes, and finally the smallest shirt in the smallest size fit. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Yes, I do love the Grinch. It's one of my favorite things. Bears, the Grinch, and M&Ms are my favorite things. Because my initials are M&M. And My nickname is Mirror Bear, so I love bears. And unbelievable. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to drop you. You know, we'll just hold off on picking you up for a second. Please enjoy the view of the ceiling. Oh, while we're taking views of the house, there is yonder cat. Oh. Turn around, bright eyes. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. So also today, I'm going to try and aggressively negotiate for, I don't know. Got a couple of things left to buy, and one of them might have to be a tripod because I cannot live this way with this stand anymore. But yeah. I am right now waiting for Mr. Joe to get back with my car. I'm feeling pretty decent today, so I'm going to go on tour. And that is about it. I hope you are all enjoying your Christmas time. Are any of you doing any baking today on this Saturday? Doctor Who, what, where, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Yep, I'm doing pretty good today. Not too bad. But I am quite anxious to get on the road this noon. Even though I hate leaving my comfortable chair and palace, but we can't stay inside until summer. We gotta go do stuff sometimes when it's cold. Today is the closing day of a local, well, closing for the season day of a local Dairy Queen. If you happen to be in Western New York, Eden Dairy Queen is closing today for the season, and they're having a 50% off sale. The McDonald's app also has, for the next 12 days, a special where they have a morning and an evening item for $2. Today's PM special is chicken nuggets, so I see chicken nuggets in my future. Mr. Pistafo, how we doing? I hope you found your wallet. Yes, white light does help. And oh, we love you too, sir. And we Babe has it. Oh dear. I hope she comes back. And also, Doctor Who, you may want to check and see if you need a vitamin D supplement, because as the winter months come, just the way we're situated in the Earth's hemisphere, especially if you do any kind of shift work, I would tell you to take a vitamin D supplement. No sunshine whatsoever. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. But as I was saying a little bit ago, guys, I keep a watch on my community posts, and I will try and give you at least a few hours notice of when I'm going to do a music Christmas Carol stream. I want to try and do it this weekend. I was thinking maybe today, but I kind of want to stay out and see the meteor shower this evening. So I'm not sure what my plans are exactly this moment. I was going to take a nap, but at least a nap until Joe gets home. But it's been a good day at the Bear Den. I got a cool package. I'm going on tour, assuming my head will cooperate with me. I have most of my Christmas shopping done, I think. I always feel like I'm going to miss something. We do. We had a party for my brother's 40th birthday last evening, and we did drive around and look at some Christmas lights. There is a couple of different different venues that have like those drive-through Christmas light tours in our area, and I'm hoping to check out at least a couple. There's one in Presque Isle in Erie, Pennsylvania, and there's one in Hamburg, New York. Presque Isle is free, but I heard it is not fabulous, but I still want to see it. And Hamburg, I think, is $35 a carload. It's something lunacy. But the thing is, with Hamburg, if they do it during the weeknights, it's better to go during the weeknights. Otherwise, you could be stuck in your car up to 2 hours waiting to drive through. Not that, and it's a cute little thing. It's, once you get rolling, you're through. And they have kind of like a little Christmas village where the kids can do activities and stuff. Incidentally, they have cocoa. But I'm pretty excited to check a couple things out. My dad and Joe work at the same factory, and the factory is actually doing a shutdown over Christmas, so Dad and Joe will be home for quite a few days rather than just visiting. So I imagine we'll be doing quite a lot of stuff over the next couple of weeks. I actually baked cupcakes yesterday, guys. I was able to do everything but put them in the oven. And so that felt kind of good to get back in the kitchen a little ways. They're all gone. I can understand that, Doctor Who. Not everyone does. And it's pretty toasty down where you are, so I can imagine there's not much of a market for hot drink most of the year. I don't really do coffee very often. Every now and again, I'll get a coffee, but it's not like a daily thing for me. But I really honestly, gas station hot cocoa and gas station cappuccino are two of my favorite things. There's a gas station near me called Quickfill, and Quickfill and Mobile always had good good hot drinks. Ooh, 8. That is blustery. We're supposed to get a little snow this evening, but we're kind of in like the mid-20s, I would say right now. It's not something you want to be outside in for long, but I and my diva self do very little shoveling anymore, so no snow, just wind, yeah. But wind will do it even just by itself. That kind of wind that freezes you to your bones. Oh, goodness, it's Saturday. Nothing wrong with that. Joe does too. He needs at least 4 cups in the morning to get operational. Oh, goodness. That's cool, Doctor Who. My mom and I usually do, we do at least 10 different kinds of cookies usually. We've done as many as 24 some years. Um, but I don't think this is a 24 year. I think we maybe 5. Um, Sorry, we had to go on tour for a second. Yeah, I think this might be maybe 4 or 5 year. A lot of the recipes we do aren't terribly, they're not difficult. They're just a lot, like a lot of the cookies you have to roll, like hand roll into little balls, or there's a lot of like pressing into tins and pans and stuff. Yeah, and baking stuff. Oh my lord. Baking stuff's real expensive this year. I don't know if it is down by you guys, but like eggs and butter are pretty high here. And I mean, I have a couple recipes that only use 3 or 4 ingredients. I have a real good peanut butter cookie recipe that's only 4 ingredients. So, and um let's see. We usually do these, every member of my family has their own favorite cookie, and so mom always tries to make everybody's favorite. Mine are called peanut blossoms. They have a Hershey's Kiss in the middle on top of a peanut butter cookie. My brother likes Reese's on top of a peanut butter cookie. Then my dad likes these cookies called Meltaways. It's like a shortbread, and it's basically a shortbread, and it's got red and green sprinkles on top. That's very true, Doctor Who. The greed is out of control in America right now, and I just, it's disappointing, to be sure. Oh, Mary, if you do not get this phone on the charger, lady. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Merry Christmas. Nice to see you. I believe Hanukkah also starts today. I might be wrong. Let's see. The Meltaways. Then there's the Russian tea cakes, and they're kind of, some people call them snowballs. It's got, I can't remember if it's walnut or, I want to say it's walnuts in like in a rolled dough, and then you put them in powdered sugar. So those are those. I don't remember my mom's favorite cookie. I want to say Snickerdoodles. I think hers is Snickerdoodles. But we bake a lot of chocolate chips throughout the year, so we don't do them as much at Christmas. And I have had Danish wedding cookies. They are delicious. I have not made them though. I've had them, but I haven't made them. There's this other cookie that my grandma really likes, and it's a butter. It's similar to a shortbread dough, but it's not exactly shortbread. And you cover a filbert. Is it a hazelnut or a filbert? Are filberts hazelnuts? Oh my lord, I have forgotten everything. I've been out of the kitchen so long. But those are so hard to make, and I'm hoping I don't have to make those this year. Pecan sandies are really good. Sorry, I was trying to start getting my stuff ready because I need to put my tennis shoes on. I know, but it's for grandma, so a lot of times Mary does traditional things out of guilt. I don't mean to say it like that, but it's true. Anybody who knows Mary has a really hard time saying no. Hello, Arizona. How are we today, sweetheart? Sorry, I'm wiggling, guys. I'm trying to get my shoes on. Pecan, I say pecan. I say it both. It just depends on where you catch me in the day. And oh my god, my knee did not bend that way. Ah, I'm glad you're doing okay, Arizona. How's the weather by you? I am finding that my limbs do not bend backwards. Like, you know how you go up and like this to put on your deodorant? Can't do that with this hand. And I just was putting my knee backwards to try and get the back of my shoe up, and yeah, apparently we don't do that anymore either, but that's okay. We are adapting to our circumstances as best we can. I I do okay most. I can usually use my left for the things my right can't do and stuff, but there are just some things I altogether cannot do anymore, and it really frustrates me. And the cold sometimes doesn't help here. I have arthritis. I have some rheumatoid, some osteo, and it just it gets tough sometimes, guys. Not gonna fib ya, but and we may have to have some monkey business done to our neck. Monday we're getting neck injections, steroid injections for now, and we're gonna hope for the best. But I'm gonna try to not let that dampen Christmas. Lukey! What are we doing? Did you see the picture of the snow at the Bear Dun, Luke? If you get a minute, check the community post. I gotta make you a bigger snowman. Well, I'll have to recruit to get you a bigger snowman. You are driving on the sidewalk. Honey, I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. No, I really don't. I might be up that wayish in a little bit. I don't know, though. I don't think I'm going all the way to the big city today. Yeah, I understand. I myself get those occasional urges to drive on the sidewalk. I'm going to Eden for sure because Dairy Queen is closing for the season and they're having a 50% off sale. But I'm going to see how I'm feeling. It's about time for the adventures of Bear and Captain Rick. Can't wait. Oh my, Arizona. Baby, are you going to come say hi to your public today, little lady? They don't at Dairy Queen, but I have heard of Entenmann's. They are just wonderful. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, fine, you miserable cuss. Stay down there. I would ask the same question, Arizona. It seems pretty pointless to have sidewalks if everybody's going to drive on them. Madam, say hi to our public. Kitty! It is. That is Miss Calliope. Okay, she's having a bad day. Very well. Oh, goodness. I should have got me some lunch. I didn't realize how hungry I was. I might have to pregame the 7-Eleven. Oh, Halloween's a cute name for a kitty. Mm-hmm. In the Army National Guard. It's National Guard Day. Young lady, get your claws off my chair. Have you gone mad? I could make a snowcat. You good girl, but don't claw my chair. Hey! Oh, this little girl today. My cat has been the most misbehaved little critter in the last couple days. She even clawed my mother. Didn't you claw your grandma? Yes, you did. Oh, my. Where are we at charge-wise? We're at 80. That's not bad. The cat may be very unhappy with the snow. There has been some sort of critter walking all through my yard, and so it looks like it is a big critter. I imagine a deer or something. Oh, yeah, they do like milk, but it actually is not great to give them milk, and I didn't know that until fairly recently. Yep, a deer. I live kind of close to a little patch of woods, and honestly, the deer are so prevalent where I live. They just walk down City Street here. I don't know what he wants. I don't have anything in my yard he would want that I can think of. But and we do have a couple neighborhood cats. I really should put a toad outside. But then knowing my luck, a raccoon would sneak in it. I don't know. Oh, they do have cat milk. That's true. I didn't think of that. Maybe he wants a carrot. We always used to leave a carrot out for a carrot and what else? Out for Santa. I want to say cookies usually. My aunt and uncle were very smart in how they did Santa Claus because Santa Claus at their house had root beer and chips and salsa. So they were smart for that. My nieces and nephews think I work for Santa. So I don't know why, but unbelievable. Right. Now, I did have a chimney, but the chimney was contained within the wall. That was smart of her. But mom and dad just said Santa was magic and that's how he could get through the wall. But I was pretty little when I found out Santa wasn't real. I want to say I was maybe 8. Maybe 7, maybe 8, but then, they do the whole you have to keep the magic of Santa and you're part of the big girl club now, whatever. Not big girl, but the adults. I have absolutely heard noises on my roof on Christmas. Everybody thought I was crazy. Honestly, when the weather really gets going here, you can hear a lot on my roof. Okay, I'm cold. I need my blanket back. What time is it? It is 1:06. Heavens, that's it. Oh, thank you for the emotes, guys. I really appreciate them. honestly. Maria, hello. How we doing? Oh. We'll just put our knee up and hope for the best. There I am. Okay. Merry Christmas, Maria. I hope you and Mr. Frank are doing well. All right, I'll have Mr. Mary stand down if I hear anything on the roof. No, I hadn't heard of reindeer food. Yep, we were just saying I left him the reindeer a carrot. I do remember that they would put Hershey's Kisses in a bag and call it reindeer poop. They might. And then snowman poop was marshmallows. It's marshmallow world in the winter. I am not sure when I am doing my Christmas music live stream. I would be too. I would not want my cat to be anything other than my cat, even if she's being difficult today. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. I love Christmas too. In fact, I found my Christmas hat yesterday. I was so excited. Let me see if this bad boy still fits. Nope. Not really. Well, I think I used to wear it to the side. I did not hear about the social media blackout tomorrow. I heard we are having a meteor shower this evening. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. Hello? Where's my chat? Sorry. Had to call. Luckily, they fecked off, so. I hope I'm still not in the death loop. Oh. I hate that. Peppermint mocha from Starbucks. I have not been to Starbucks in quite a while. We do have one in the larger, on the other side of town, basically. But I have not had a winter drink yet this winter. We have a place called Tim Hortons over here, and that's like the big coffee shop in our area. It's a Canadian it's a Canadian chain, but we live kind of close-ish to Canada, so oh no, Luke. Yeah, I hear some doozies on here sometimes, but Apparently, there's a big meteor shower tonight, so if you are someplace where you are not buried under clouds, like I am here, take a gander outside in the later evening and see what there is to see. Sometimes where I live, I can see the northern lights if conditions are just right. They are not often, but you're hiding under the sofa. Okay, Lukey. Oh, I cannot believe I do not have another Santa hat. I'll do my best. Have a great day, Maria. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Oh no. Yeah, I had a call and then they didn't want to talk, so F them. Merry Christmas to you and Frank if I don't see you before then. Good luck at the casino. Win big. I have not seen him on here, but he's been around still. Last I heard he was doing good. I'm so glad too. He may very well be. I am too. I try to just comment on the videos as much as possible. I've not been streaming very consistently myself, but I've tried to jump on at least a little bit every day. But yeah. Yep. Oh, I think I still feel good. I'm just going to hop down my 3 stairs on one foot and hope for the best. I really should have made myself some lunch. Do I have anything in here that passes for a meal? Army training? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do. I'm very lucky to have what I have. It's definitely been, I was doing real good over the summer. Oh, yeah, I was growing fast over the summer because I was uploading all the time. And then now it's just kind of, I think over the next little while, as things get better, I think I'll upload more. I just really haven't been focusing on it as much. I'm sure you will, Arizona. It just takes time. But um for example, Joe has just started his channel, my husband, and he only has, I want to say 28. Yeah, there are. Yeah, you definitely have a lot of ladies on your channel. You're gonna have to get yourself a secretary or you're gonna be overbooked there, sir. Oh, I'm sure you do. If I miss the good stuff at this ice cream sale, I am going to have somebody's neck. Right? I followed what you were saying there, sir. Yeah, it closes for the season up here. Mine too. I can't damn well type most days. I just finally gave up and called the other day. I like Dairy Queen. There is one near me that stays open all year, and they have like the food part of it, and that's one of my favorite. They have this burger called the Flamethrower, and I really like getting that sometimes. Whatever's going on with my bare self right now, I'm having a hard time tasting a lot of things. So, um, it gets very annoying. Like, even with my pop right now, I can't taste it. I'm just drinking it to stave off the headache. Like, I can feel the bubbles, and like, I know there's a citrus kind of thing. But other than that, it's bland as hell. Because you know how, like, citric acid, like, makes your tongue pucker a little bit. That's what I can tell with uh the dew, but I had a Pepsi Zero yesterday and I could feel the bubbles and that was it. I couldn't taste it. So that's terrible. Um and really not what I want to happen at Christmas. I love Christmas candy and I have been looking forward to ham and cheese potatoes for at least a month. But when I looked up what causes you to lose your taste, there are certain medications that can do it, and I'm on like 5 of the list of 30. So I'm like, this is great. Not really. I My dad made spaghetti sauce yesterday, and I had a piece of spicy sausage with it, and I couldn't taste it at all. And I was really pissed that I couldn't taste my dad's spaghetti sauce. Because, it's not out of a jar. He makes it from the old world family recipe. And, it's one of those things that he does for special occasions, very special occasions. And, yep, couldn't taste the damn thing. I almost cried right there. And the cupcakes I made, everyone says were really good, and I couldn't taste that either. I don't think I have COVID. I don't have any other symptoms, so I would be surprised if I did. And I just actually was at the doctor for something else, and I had to have a test, and it was negative, so I don't believe it's COVID. But yeah. Yep, the only thing I can kind of taste, like I said, is something with like citric acid in it. So, no food reviews for the Bear Den for a little bit. Which leads me to wonder what the hell I'm going to do for my shorts. But we are just going to roll with whatever the dear Lord puts in front of us, and we're going to do our best. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off in about 3 minutes. I'm going to call Mr. Joe, see where the hell he's at. And I'm going to try to get the rest of my day rolling. But please check out I have completely lost my train of thought. I also need to eat. I might just have some crackers because it doesn't matter. But much love to you too, Mr. Pissed Off Sir. You be safe, Ted. But please keep a watch on my community tab for when I do the Christmas karaoke at the Bear Den. There we go. And I will see you all again real soon. Thank you so much for dropping by the Bear Den. Bye.